Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm Moses and this is Urban Backyard Container Gardening. Today marks exactly 30 days left before my family and I move back to the family homestead. And I thought I would bring you along while I disassemble my original GreenStalk planter and also give a 4 year, I think it's been 4 years, review of it. So let's get started. So when I first started my garden, the main thing that I was looking for was obviously to grow vegetables and food for my family. So originally I had grow pots and containers, or grow bags rather, smart bags. I had at one point 74 of these on my patio. And I decided that that became too much. And I looked for a better way to make use of my space. So what I did was get some raised beds, the 3x2 or 3x3 raised beds. And in addition to doing the 5-gallon buckets, I also came across the GreenStalk planter. The one that you're looking at is what's known as the GreenStalk planter, the green leaf actually planter, made by GreenStalk. And I end up getting the original one, which is this one, as well as the the green leaf one. And I must say, I have been very, very, very happy with them. When I originally purchased the original GreenStalk planter, it came with 3 tiers. Those are the ones that you see in the chocolate. And then I purchased a 4th tier, which is the one in the terracotta on the bottom. They came also with this particular basket, which I can fill with water. And once I disassemble it, I'll show you the gray watering tin there. This particular setup holds about 6 gallons of soil. And one of the things I learned is that you have to have decent soil in order for this particular setup to work. So what I ended up doing was making my own soil over time. I used perlite, vermiculite, compost, and cocoa coir. And in equal parts, it ended up mixing all that together, and then added some bone meal, blood meal, and alfalfa pellets. And that's my mixture that I've had in this particular setup for the past 4 years, and it has worked well. Each tier comes with a topsoil fill level up to the top, and in the bottom it also has holes, so when you do water, it drips down to the other tiers. It also has a reservoir that gathers the water and helps disperse it to the other tiers as well. The reservoir has little holes, here, here, and here, so that the water disperses. Okay, you can see I have rinsed out the parts of the tiers of the GreenStalk, as well as the spinner base. And I'm going to let these sun dry, and then later on, I'm going to wash them with some soap and water, maybe a little bleach to sterilize them, and then let them dry again, and then pack them away. So you may ask yourself, if you haven't been watching my channel for a long period of time, what can you grow in the GreenStalk planter? Well, the answer to that is anything that you want. I've planted potatoes, although I didn't get any harvest. I've planted onions, I've planted beans, I've planted brassicas, tomatoes, lettuce, kale, anything that you would normally plant in a raised bed or a 5-gallon bucket or a container or in ground. Pretty much you can grow in the GreenStalk container. After I originally purchased it, I had some concerns because once it is filled with soil, it's not easy to move it. But then the company, which is based in Tennessee, it was started by a father and son, came out with the spinner base that you saw me rinse earlier. It allows you to rotate it or to move it easily, and then you can lock it in place as well. Since every place on location on my patio receives sun, all I really did was just sit it on the base and leave it. And the plants got sun no matter which side of the GreenStalk planter it was on. So I would say my overall view of it, it's a fantastic piece of equipment. You can grow just about anything. It's comparable in price to other setups like it. It's movable, and overall, it allows you to grow. In the original one that I have, I want to say 42 places to put seeds in. So I can grow 42 different things at one time, which is great. If you are going to purchase one or you're thinking about purchasing one, here are some couple cons to think about. Initially, when you put the soil in, it's going to cost you a pretty penny unless you make the soil yourself, the potting soil, and that will help reduce the price. As I said before, the original one takes 6 gallons of soil, and that's a lot depending on which brand that you're purchasing. So that's something to take into consideration. The spinner base does not come with the planter, so you have to purchase that separately. If you don't purchase it, then it will be very difficult to move it once the soil is wet. It can go from being very lightweight, but once the water gets in the soil, it will be heavy. So that's something else to take into consideration. And overall, those are the only two negatives that I have about it. So after 3 to 4 years of having it, it's one of the best investments that I've made. I hope you got something out of the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in purchasing a GreenStalk, head over to their website, greenstalk.com, and they may be running specials. They always seem to be doing so. I forgot to mention also, the GreenStalk now comes with plant supports. So if you have vining plants or plants that are big and need to be supported in some kind of way, they come with that also. I'm sorry, they have that now, but you have to purchase it separately. As I was saying, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of vegetables by myself, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like and notification bell all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. You can also leave me a comment on about the GreenStalk or anything else that you want to talk to me about, and I will reply. Stay strong, stay blessed, and grow, grow, grow. Lastly, and most importantly, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Until next time, take care.